The worst things Miles Teller has done for his roles. Number 1. Getting ignored by co-stars. Miles Teller's first feature film, Rabbit Hole, drew the attention of Hollywood studios. Nicole Kidman plays Rebecca, and Aaron Eckhart plays Howard, a couple dealing with the tragic loss of their 4-year-old son, Danny, in a car accident. Teller portrays Jason, the teen driver responsible for Danny's death. Naturally, the relationship between Jason, Rebecca, and Howard is strained, and one of the film's pivotal moments occurs when the couple is forced to confront Jason about their feelings for him. To help her get into character, Kidman devised a method of channeling her real-life resentment towards the young and inexperienced Teller. Teller explained to the Daily Telegraph Australia Nicole had an idea that she wanted us to develop a kind of relationship as our characters did. He then added, so at the beginning, she didn't talk to me at all. Although Kidman eventually began treating Teller normally on set, he described the experience as rough. Despite the unpleasant set experience, Kidman's strategy worked, and all of the main actors received critical acclaim for their roles in Rabbit Hole. Number 2. Making his fingers bleed. Miles Teller experienced his first major breakthrough moment with the runaway success of the 2014's Whiplash, following a string of well-received roles in lesser-known films. Whiplash, directed by Damien Chazelle, followed the journey of Teller's character Andrew, a talented jazz drummer who is pushed to his breaking point by his band's demanding conductor, Terrence Fletcher. It's terrifying to watch Fletcher harass and intimidate his band, and Andrew bears the brunt of Fletcher's verbal and physical abuse. Andrew, however, remains committed to the program and works tirelessly to improve as a drummer. In one scene, Andrew's fingers begin to bleed from long hours of practice, and this is something that really happened to Teller because he is the one drumming in most of the scenes. The actor admitted to IndieWire, "I did have some blood during the drumming scenes." The actor then admitted, "Depending on where I was at, I'd have a band-aid on my index finger, but then it was like 3 band-aids, and this and that." Still, Teller soldiered through the agony of drumming with bleeding and damaged fingers, and his dedication adds a lot of authenticity to the scenes in Whiplash, where Andrew pushes herself to the breaking point. Number 3. Getting slapped in real life. While Miles Teller received critical acclaim for his performance as Andrew in Whiplash, J.K. Simmons' demented turn as the cruel and vicious band conductor Fletcher is the film's breakout performance. Simmons' character is the type of guy who has no problem invading his students' personal space in the most brutal way possible, including physical and mental abuse. Throughout the film, Fletcher berates Andrew's drumming abilities with words and actions. Fletcher slaps Andrew repeatedly in one of the film's most disturbing scenes, claiming that it will help him learn the tempo better. The scene is difficult to watch, and it was also difficult for Teller to film because he was being slapped repeatedly by his co-star. Simmons jokingly recalled the experience in an interview with Rolling Stone. Teller was reluctant to be slapped really hard dozens of times, Simmons then added, and I couldn't understand why he wouldn't enjoy that level of acting and commitment. In an interview with HuffPost Live, Simmons again joked about Teller, saying, "He was near tears the entire time." Honestly, who wouldn't be? Number 4. Undergoing fireman training. The roles Miles Teller has played have always had a physical bent to them. Sometimes it's as simple as learning to play the jazz drums. Other times the physical challenges are far greater, bordering on lethal. Such as when Teller played a fireman in the 2017 biographical drama film, Only the Brave. The film is about the Granite Mountain Hotshots, a group of firefighters in Prescott, Arizona, and their battle to put out the tragic Yarnell Hill fire in June 2013. The main cast, including Teller, had to go through extensive fireman training with a pronounced element of danger in the form of actual fires in order to get under the skin of their characters. Teller's co-star in the film, Taylor Kitsch, told GQ about what training for their roles involved. "I've worked on some pretty intense stuff." Taylor then added, "But 20 or 30 or 40-foot fires, that's no joke. That gets hot, man, real quick." The actor went on to say that the training camp lasted 10 days, during which the lead actors were put through their paces by actual firefighters, and the cast was able to form a real-life bond that was mirrored in the film. Number 5. A bad kissing experience. While Miles Teller has established a distinguished career as a dramatic actor, he has also dabbled in the romance genre with intriguing results. Teller starred in The Spectacular Now, an adaptation of Tim Tharp's 2008 novel of the same name, opposite Teller's Divergent co-star Shailene Woodley in 2013. Teller and Woodley played two high school students who grew up together but don't know each other very well. A chance meeting in their final year brings the two characters together, and they embark on a turbulent relationship marked by lies, alcohol, and their difficult relationship with their respective parents. Teller and Woodley make out in some scenes in the film, and the experience was not pleasant for Teller. The actor explained in an interview with Variety, "Before our first kissing scene, Shailene took these Chinese dirt supplements and shoved them in her mouth." The actor then added, "It's a dirt pouch and it smells like crap." Teller soldiered on with the kissing assignment for the sake of his character, despite the strong odor being so close to his mouth. Despite the obstacles, he and Woodley were able to create a compelling on-screen romance.